Yes. I'm your instructor for CES 700 Human Growth and Development for this bi-term. This is one of my favorite classes to teach, and I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. Before we get too much into content, I want to talk just real quick why human growth and development is so important to us as counselors. So human growth and development, it's about you, me, our parents, our grandparents, um, uh, uh, our children, right? It's about how we behave. It's about how we develop cognitively, emotionally, and it helps us distinguish between typical behaviors and atypical behaviors. Um, uh, so, uh, this also, human growth and development really helps us with case conceptualization also as we're developing those. Okay, so let's get into some content. So uh, this is a Canvas, and this is where you will find everything you need for the class. So I recommend that you start here, as this suggests. This is where the class material is, which is also in the syllabus. The link to class, which you will also find in the syllabus. So let's look over the syllabus, right? Okay. So this is the syllabus for this course. We meet every Wednesday between 7 and 8:30. So what you can expect during those class meetings is probably 20 minutes of presentation of going over the class material. And then there'll be some in-class assignments. We'll have some breakout groups, some discussions. I'm hoping there's lots of reflection and learning from each other. This is my contact information. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. These are my office hours. If I don't get back to you within the next 24 hours after you reach out to me, please feel free to reach out to me again. I just want to note that all the times are in Eastern Standard Time. This is the course description. These are the course objectives and complying with KCREP standards. Important to make sure across the board, right, that as counselors that we're all getting the training we need. This is the required book for this course. All of the assignments are really geared towards the material that is in this book. So you do need the book and you do need to read the assigned chapters per week. So let's see, you guys can read this on your own. Important stuff here, but I don't want to waste too much time of things that you can figure out on your own. I do want to note this is online. It's a synchronous class. Therefore, please make sure you have reliable internet services. I know things happen. Just let me know, right? Let's see, be respectful. There can be some sensitive topics that we discuss sometimes. Let's just all be reflective of each other's opinions. Course evaluations. There are course evaluations that are available the last 2 weeks of every class. And this really does help us make the necessary adjustments so that you can get the best experience here at Marshall University. The disability accommodations, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Our disability services department, I am more than happy to accommodate any needs that you have and help you navigate that as needed. Student responsibilities, academic appeal. Again, please feel free to read all of these on your own. Honesty and ethics statements. Let's see, let's talk about AI policy. So we're all getting used to AI. It's new to all of us, right? Our policy is aware, right, that AI is part of life now. So here is some really useful ethical uses for AI that are not plagiarizing any material. Generating, refining, and brainstorming ideas, creating outlines to help you organize your thoughts, pulling all the material together, again, organizing your thoughts. And AI can be really helpful with editing and proofreading. Cite AI. If beyond these usages, please cite AI. I can help you with that. There's also the AP7, which also gives you guidelines on how to cite AI, ChatGPT. Good time to note, I am not a stickler for APA7. However, I do have some expectations. And we'll go over that more as assignments are coming up. Let's see. Please be respectful to each other. Make sure your cameras are on while we're having class. Keep your microphones off unless you're speaking. Yeah. Writing expectations, methods of instruction. Okay, so this is the assignments, and they are noted here in order, right? So you've got some discussion boards, a couple papers. There's a theoretical paper. Sorry, been a long day. There is a reflection paper. There is a signature assignment, which is the reflective integration paper, and we'll talk more about that when we go to Canvas. And there's a case conceptualization paper. Here is the course schedule. So this follows right along in Canvas with your assignments and how to navigate and find the links and resources that you need. All right, so there's the rubric. So let's go back to home. All right, so I want you to be comfortable with how to work through these modules, okay? So they're pretty standard. So week 1, as you see here, you have a mini lecture. There are reading assignments. That's usually a chapter or 2 in the book. And 2 supplemental readings. I think in week 3, there's a 3rd supplemental reading to help you further understand the material. There's a video for every week. It might be a mini lecture, or it's like a TED Talk, or another video that also helps you gain deeper insight into the material. So as you can see, right, each module is similar, right? Week 4, we have a quiz. And other than that, well, the signature assignment, I did say we would talk more about that. So this is the signature assignment. This is worth 30 points, so it's weighted pretty heavy. Here is detailed information about that. Here are some headings to help you, guide you, because I want you to be successful in all your assignments, but especially this one. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Grading rubrics, you are going to find those posted with each assignment. To help you navigate expectations and transparency. And we'll talk more about this as this assignment gets closer. Okay, back to home. You will notice that you don't have access to the quiz or the final exam yet. That will become available to you when during the week that it is due. Let's see, this is modules. As you can see, it's pretty much right. This is your homepage, the modules. Discussions, so you can also find your discussion questions here. Let's go to the introduction. So a rubric is not included in this one. It's worth 1 point. It's really, let's get to know you, right? So as is indicated here, let's see. So here, this is where you will reply, right? And then you will hit reply. And then for this in particular one, there's nothing else. There's no response to any of your students. But if we go back here, you will see the next, right? Here is the rubrics for this assignment, and this is where you hit reply. And this is also right where you will respond. So the quiz will become available to you. And this is the dashboard, right? You'll go in here, you'll click on this. This is the home page. It's the modules page. So I really want you to be successful in this course. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions. Success in this class it's not hard. If you stay on track, if you read the material and engage with it, don't just read it, right? Do the assignments. Again, they are geared towards the material. You're going to be successful in this class. You're going to be successful on the final exam and the signature assignment. Again, I'm looking really forward to getting to know you and working with you. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask them. I'm looking forward to your discussion board post and getting to know all of you better. A little bit more about me. I am in Northeast Ohio. I am an LPCCS. I've been at Marshall's University. This is my first semester. So we're figuring things out together as we go along here. You will most likely meet my little dog. His name is Dino. He often joins sessions. And my cat. His name is Cooper. And I apologize for him in advance. But he is my ride or die. And they are just worse if I try to keep them out. So I hope this class is a fun journey for you. And I'm looking forward to human growth and development. Thank you.